Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Becoming Rob. Today we're going to be talking about DJ Akademiks and his outburst toward one, his girlfriend, and then another young lady, a couple of young ladies on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Man, why would he act like this? Stick around. We're going to talk about it on Becoming Rob.
Let's go.
Yes, welcome to Becoming Rob. Go ahead and hit a like and subscribe so you can keep up with all this content. Man, I'm coming to you live every morning, Monday through Friday. I come live because I don't have time Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. on the West Coast. So please check in, catch all the lives every morning just to keep the content flowing to you. Come join me in these conversations. All of these conversations about how we can become better, man. We look at society, we just want to reflect upon ourselves and think, man, how can I be better? How can I avoid some of these issues? And the issue today that you probably want to avoid is um, the confrontation that DJ Akademiks has with two or three young ladies that I'm going to show here today. The point being, is one day you, especially because I like to talk to young men. I remember I'm 38. I still feel like a young man, but I recognize that every year is another year older, another year of experience that I want to share with you. Yes, I am married, and yes, I do have kids, and so I just recognize that a lot of young men want to be married and they want to have kids, no matter what the red pill community and many of the the gurus out there are saying. And so I want to offer my experience to you because listen, man, there's a way to go about all this, and there's a way that you can successfully navigate not only being a young man, becoming the best version of yourself, but also doing it in the marriage context as well. But that's neither here nor there. Today, we're going to be talking about, man, just developing yourself, and you have to become start becoming the best version of yourself before you get the money. That's going to be the ultimate message here today, because DJ Akademiks has kind of made his money through the live streaming, um, and built a very nice audience with all of his different guests and all of the topics that he talks about. Definitely in the music industry, but he has also kind of broke into this area of dating and relationships, especially as he has formed friendships with the Fresh and Fit podcast, which we are going to see today. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna set this up a little bit, and I'm gonna break in and out of these videos very fast. I don't want any copyright strikes. Okay, so we're gonna break in and break out of these videos very fast. This is all fair use. It's just to give my commentary. Okay, so first, I'm gonna bring up a video where DJ Akademiks is. Which video should I go to first? I'm going to go to when DJ Akademiks is on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Okay, Fresh and Fit podcast, if you don't know, is a podcast about dating and relationships, the differences between men and women. Uh, Fresh and Fit, they bring on these young ladies in the Miami area. They talk about dating and relationships. That's it in a nutshell. Fresh and Fit are uh, they promote the outlook that men have on dating and relationships, the things that men have to deal with. Okay, if you know about the red pill space, you know about the dynamic there. Okay, but I want to bring this up where he is on the Fresh and Fit podcast, and they are talking. They're supposed to be talking about men's issues. The dynamic between men and women, but it gets real cringe and real interesting because DJ Academics and Sneeko, who's another uh, person, another young man on the podcast, they really spend their time instead of talking about the dynamics between men and women's relationships. They spend their time talking about a young lady personally with personal attacks, and you can see they're trying to be funny at first. The but what happens is the young lady is not phased by uh, their their pokes at her. Right, she's coming back, but she's doing it in a very mild mannered way, and eventually Sneeko lets it go a little bit there, but I want you to look at the actions of DJ Academics and you tell me what you think. Let me know down there in the comments what you think. Bring it up here. Shout out to Abba and Preach. Abba, and this is why I'm going to be playing just a few few small clips. Shout out to Abba and Preach. They this cut is actually from their channel, so it's been condensed. You can really see the back and forth because Abba and Preach do such a good job. They're a very large channel of cutting these things up. Shout out to them. I'm going to put their link to this full video down there. I want you to watch it. Go ahead and subscribe to and Preach. Shout out to them. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up here. I know you're waiting. Like, come on, Rob, bring it up. Okay, there it is. And let's play a little bit of this video.
What it is. Yeah, I'm speaking another language. It's completely different.
Okay, so you can see DJ Academics on the left. You see Sneeko there on the all the way on the right, and then the young lady that was just talking. They're gonna begin to give her a hard time. Now, shout out to Opera and Preach. They put this cut together, but what you see here is, man, it's maybe like a minute. This happens. This cut is for a minute. However, this is going on for several minutes, going around the table trying to meet each one of the each one of the young ladies, and now you know stuck on this one young lady because she has a deeper voice, and for some reason they can't get over that.
I'm only bringing that up because I think on this podcast they expect women to be a little bit more feminine, being their feminine energy type shit. You'll be your feminine energy. You gotta shrink it back.
Yeah, you see, and this is look at all of these men around the table. Listen, this guy, he's laughing. Shout out to Mike Rashid. Mike Rashid, he not really with it. It's kind of corny. It's kind of it's kind of corny to Mike Rashid. But while you're watching this, I want you to think: when I am successful, when I get muscles like Mike Rashid, this young man right here, young man, he's same age as me. He's 40. Uh, and when I get successful like Sneeko, I'm in a room full of women. How do I want to be? Do I want to be like this, or do I want to be like this? Even this, I'll give him props. He's laughing, but he doesn't join in on the nonsense. He doesn't even laugh. Mike Rashid's not even laughing. Who do I want to be like? Let me go back. Go a little bit more. Do I want to be like DJ Academics?
Rude, I will not be nice to you. No. I'll be nice to you. You feel like you be like in your feminine energy, like feminine energy, and yes, nurturing, caring. Yeah, of course, for the people that I love and care. I don't know why your voice is that fucking deep.
He won't stop. He won't stop. She's clearly shout out to her. She's clearly unbothered by it. She's confident in who she is. That's important. And I will say another thing, to like she said, to be caring and nurturing has nothing to do with your voice. Some women have deeper voices. And this young lady has a man. She says she's married with children. She's not. Isn't that what isn't that what we want the women to be? Maybe she is. She is on Instagram. I'm sure you guys will go find her. Um, Maybe not the way she presents herself on Instagram. Maybe that's not what we want. But she's a wife and a mother. All of so many. She's two of the things that this red pill community often says that women are not. She's a wife and a mother. Say what you want to say about the Instagram stuff. That's how she get her money. Okay.
Okay. You never saw a woman with deep voice is not here? No. I don't have no problem. I never give a fuck about nobody who talk anything about my voice or the way I look or anything like. I literally don't care. Okay. Is it your voice or or your actions those who kind of match your voice and your masculinity? Because I'm alpha. Yeah. Oh, you an alpha? I'm a alpha woman. Okay. I'm dominant. That's what it is. No, I don't fuck with no chick who sound like a nigga. That's just 100. I would just keep it 100.
Okay, you get the idea. So here is DJ Academics. He won't let it go. Even there's a moment where the young lady says that, hey, I'm me. Might have a deep voice. I'm okay. I'm not. I really don't care. She says I really don't care. But he has a point to prove, right? And he's getting a little riled up because he can't get the reaction out of her. He goes on and on for some time. I'll link to the video down there. I want to play one more because what he ends up doing is, you see this young lady here in the brown afro light skin here. She tries to move the show along. It's like, why are you talking about this young lady? And that at this point, Academics is super mad, and he kind of goes off, kind of blows it. Kind of blows it. Okay, let's move forward just a little bit. Shout out to Abba and Preach. We'll link to them down there in the comments. I want you to go ahead and watch this video, and then again, go ahead and like and subscribe over there at Abba and Preach. Okay, I'm gonna move forward here. Here, let's see. Okay, so look it, look it. So look it. Now that the young lady in the brown has tried to again move the show along, DJ Academics is like, he knows some information about this young lady. He knows who she's been with, and so because he knows that, he's gonna use that to try to belittle her. Is that the type of man you want to be? He's clearly in a position of power. He's hosting the show. Myron is not there right now, and so he's hosting the show. Position of power, probably one of the richest people there on the panel today. Definitely, probably more money than the young ladies there. And how is he going to use that power and influence? Look at, he's mad. He's mad. He's mad. Look at. Is that how you want to be? That's how you want to be? Is this how you want to be? You want to know about, you're gonna know something about a young lady's past. You're gonna use it against her. You mad? Look at his face. I said, paused it at the perfect time. Look at his face. You got all that money. You got all that fame and success. Millions and millions of streaming followers. People chime in to see what Big Act. People chime in to see what Big Act is talking about. It's like, oh, Big Act is on the Freshman Fit podcast. Academic DJ Academics on the Freshman Fit podcast. Let's see what he's talking about. There it is. There it is. Is that what you want to be? Listen, I mean, listen. If you can be whatever you want to be. If you're a young man, you're growing up, man. I want you to get your fitness together. I want you to get your finances together. You one day will be in a position of power. You one day will be in a position of high influence. Remember this face. Remember this face. Remember this face, because that could be you if you don't become the best version of yourself now. If you don't develop yourself now, before you get the money, before you get the fame, before you get the influence. Some of you are just like me, trying to grow a YouTube channel, and you will be successful at it. Some of you are just like me. You want to be an online entrepreneur, and you will be successful at it. There's so much time and opportunity for you in the world. The fortunes that you are looking for are right in front of you, is on the other side of the work that you have to do. Remember this face. You're going to be in a position of power. You're going to be a position of influence. You're going to be positioned the most influential person in the room. How are you going to use your influence, especially around young women? That going to be you? Listen, uh, these guys are young. I'm probably DJ Academics, probably a little bit younger than me, but a lot of these guys are getting up to the high 30s, getting up into their 40s. This is not this is this is not accept it's not acceptable when you're young. It's not acceptable when you're a young man in your 20s. It's not what you want to be. I paused it at the perfect time. Listen, don't be like this. Go out there, hustle, grind. The whole point of hustling and grinding and getting your money right, is so you never have to have this face. I mean, life happens, right? Things gonna happen. You're gonna get angry. That's fine. But like I said in previous posts, don't let your anger get to you. Don't let it affect you. And it's not gonna affect DJ Academics, right? I mean, he's not gonna lose any money over it. But is that the be all end all of the type of man you want to be? Is that the be all end all of the type of person you want to be? Is it just, as long as it don't affect your money, anything goes? If you're watching me, you probably know that there's a little bit more to life. When you're in these interactions, you want to leave people with something substantial. You want people to remember what you brought to the atmosphere in a positive way. Clearly, Act is bringing something to the to the atmosphere. Okay, let me push forward. Well, how much time I got? Okay, let me push forward. Let's watch the next video. Uh, shout out to the I no. Shout out to the shade room. Let me see how this is looking. Okay, here let me bring this into focus here. Shout out to the shade room. I'll put the link to this article down there as well. Um, So, DJ Academics, I mean, in the previous week here, this is two instances in which is less than exemplary behavior for for interactions with women, right? I mean, hey, I still have this somewhat traditional, somewhat chivalrous view, and I understand that it's in our current dating and relationship uh, climate. It's not always uh, um, it's not always appreciated by women when a man can you know have those chivalrous traits. It's not always appreciated, but I would challenge that the chivalrous traits are the right thing to do, and we as men have to do the right thing no matter how it's uh, appreciated. We do it because it's right. And so uh, try to treat women like they need to be protected because they need to be protected. It's the right thing to do. Um, okay, so let's look at this um, and bring up this. We're going to bring up this video here. Again, shout out to the Shade Room. I don't want to watch it again on Instagram. Okay, let's see if we can do this on the fly. Let's see what this looks like. How did this come up? Yes, 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 yes. Um, so you can see that there. I just want to get it in the view here. No, not you. You. Right. All right. Bear with me. We live. While I'm doing this, go ahead and click the like button. Go ahead and come on. Go ahead and click the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. There it is. All right. Shout out to the Shade Room. Um, Here, let me move this down here. Let's see what we can see. All right. Boom. Oh, no. Let's get the sound for you. Okay. So you see it there. There, the part everyone is talking about. Oh, they're fighting. Okay, so I want to be fair here. I want to be fair. Let me bring myself back up. I want to be fair here because DJ Academics is actually breaking up a fight between who he calls his girl and then another young lady. You see the red hair over there. But um, when people are fighting, hey, it's very hard. But again, I'm bringing these things up because uh, when you get money, when you get money, what type of people do you want to be around? When you become successful, what type of people DJ Academics can craft his whole atmosphere? He has enough money to do that. And who is he hanging out with? Who is he surrounded with? He's surrounded with the type of people who will fight. Looks like a hotel lobby or some business restaurant lobby. That's who he surrounds himself with. Now he says this himself. He said this is his girl. The girl that he has surrounded himself is the type that will throw hands in the is the type that'll throw hands in the restaurant lobby. Listen, these are the things you got to start thinking about now because it becomes harder to craft those things. In the midst, something can happen to you before you're able to make a change. Listen, you have to even be crafting your atmosphere with your friends because your friends can cause you to drop the fumble bag, simply because they put you in the wrong place at the wrong time, simply because they decided to fight in the hotel lobby. It could put your bag in jeopardy. They could put your reputation in jeopardy. They can put you in jail simply because they are the type that will fight in the restaurant lobby. You can't get around it. Your destiny is tied to the people that you come around, that you bring around yourself. It's inextricably tied. You listen. You can be like, "Oh, these my boys. We connected from way back. Whatever it is." I'm not telling you to cut people off, but everybody can't go where you're going. Everybody can't have the same amount of time and access to you because of where you're going. You're going somewhere different. It's going to demand something different of you. When you become successful, when you get that dream job, when you reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, what are you going to do? How is it going to be for you? And you may be thinking, right, and YouTube is such a funny place if that's where you want to make your money, um, because you can. It doesn't force you into different circles, right? I'm here in my basement. One day, I hope to have 100,000 subscribers. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm just in my basement, and you'll just be in your room, probably the same room you started in. But all of a sudden, you get successful at it. You start making a lot of money. And because of the way in which you make it in the basement and you're in the same atmosphere, it doesn't force you to change your surroundings. But I don't know if it's an inextricable social law. Your destiny is tied to those people you bring around you. And so to craft you have to craft your atmosphere, especially when you have the money and resources to do it. Then the last thing I'll comment on, even he says that this is his girl, and yes, his girl is the type that will be out in the lobby on no restaurant, hotel, casino. I can't really tell what the atmosphere is there, but it looks like a nice place. It looks like the decor was not set up for Royal Rumbles. The decor, it doesn't seem like it is not a chicken and waffles joint. This establishment was not this establishment was not some backwoods casino. This establishment was not some hole in the wall where a fight might break out. I can tell from the decor that whoever designed it didn't think that one day people would be fighting in the lobby. So whether or not uh, DJ Akademiks is breaking up a fight, good for him to be breaking up a fight. But even look at the demeanor in which he handles his girl. And it's hard. It's hard because I'm going there and then I'm thinking like, but and my mind keeps telling me, well, but she was fighting. And maybe, at this time everybody's mad. So I'm not gonna be too hard on them in that. But even in your anger, even in the listen, when even you have to be, even when you're heated, you have to be in control of yourself. Even when you're heated, this could have easily got way further out of hand. When people start fighting, you never know the lengths to which they will go. You have to already be thinking before those moments. How are you going to handle a heated moment? How are you going to handle a heated moment? And listen, you should be trying to avoid heated moments. So that's why you have to be real careful, and especially you want to think about the young lady that you're going to bring around, the partner that you're going to bring around. You should you should ask your type. You should ask yourself: is this the type of girl that'll fight in the lobby? Is this the type of girl that will fight in the restaurant lobby? The answer is yes. This might not be the person for you, right? It's easy because you think, oh, we're never going to run into that situation. And people have a way of bringing it out. So ask yourself what type of person you want to be. One day you're going to be successful. One day you're going to land that dream job. You're going to graduate from college. You are going to be successful. What type of person are you going to be? And when you get a vision of that, when you recognize what type of person you're going to be, then the whole point is to become that person today, to work on being that person today. Because that's as they say, listen, money doesn't make you a better person. Actually, money just exposes the type of person you are, right? Because now you have the time and opportunity to be whatever you want to be. Now you got all this money. Now you got all this time and opportunity. Now you're the most influential. Now you're the most paid. What you going to do now? How nice are you going to be now? How much integrity are you going to have now? How are you going to treat the women around you now? What type of person are you going to be when you're successful? Okay. So that's it. I thank you for joining me. Go ahead and leave some comments down there. Tell me what you think about these uh, things with DJ Akademiks, and then tell me what type of person you want to be. What's your goals? What's your ambition? Shout out to and shout out to me. What type of person you want to be? Okay, I have to go a little late. I have to go take care of my family. I hope you do the same. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, every day, Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Come catch these live streams, and after that, I will be uploading them as videos as well. See you tomorrow.
Let's go.